Cody, there were times Saturday when the defense was just absolutely dominant. How does the unit itself rate its overall performance going into this road game?
I think the unit overall probably works so hard every day. I know we spend countless hours in the meeting rooms and watching film and everything, and I know it's well spent on the field. But if we were to grade ourselves, I think you give it a B, definitely overall. I mean, there's never such thing as perfection. That's just something you strive for. Every week you kind of just go over it and over it. You strive for perfection, but it's nice to come out knowing that you prepared so hard and you got the W.
Coach kind of beat up the team after a win, saying I think it's probably because he knew the potential, how well you guys could have played and what that score could have been at the end of it. How do you kind of grade that performance, and do you guys need to be a lot better knowing what's coming down the road, including this week?
I know as much as you guys know, and this conference is definitely not a joke. So preparation is definitely key. Every week it just gets harder and harder because everyone it gets so hungry for that championship hope and something that you could possibly be in at the end of the day. So I think that coach gets upset because he sees where we can be, and I mean we see it too. I mean we definitely collectively as a team see it. I think it's just he wants us to push for that perfection as much as he wants us to. So that he kind of lives through us, you know what I'm saying? So he wants us to be as perfect as we can be.
I know it's early in the week, but what feelings, if any, do you have about what you'll face in Illinois State's offense this week?
My feelings are definitely it's going to be hard. I remember playing them last year, and they were great up front. They're definitely a great unit as a whole. I feel this week we definitely need to prepare. It doesn't matter what our record is, what their record is. I definitely think that preparation is going to be what it comes down to this week. And, like our coaches said, the margin for error just gets smaller and smaller every week. So I think that we just need to really focus on, what we do well, what we do wrong, and just fix the wrong so the margin of error is on our side.
Because they're kind of in a, with all due respect, a desperate mode. They need a win instead of a little more. Because as Charles mentioned earlier, they lost 3 straight. So, I mean, how do you got to be prepared for everything?
You have to be prepared for anything and everything. Sometimes maybe what they're doing is not working, so they'll throw everything at you. So you have to be prepared fully for everything that they can give you and will give you. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. You just have to make sure you're fully prepared.
Have you seen a few, maybe not uncharacteristic or kind of, wildly different things on offense as opposed to what they normally run? Do you think you might get since they're, or 0-2, whatever in the conference? Yeah.
I don't expect them to come out with anything different. I think they believe in their system, and I believe their system worked. I mean, look at last year. They had a great system last year. I think they're just going to come out and keep doing them until they find out that they work. I think they're going to be definitely a heavy run team, and that offensive line is just great. They have a great offensive line. They're real big up front. So I'm really expecting the run game to be real big for them this week.
They lost quite a bit from the offense last year with the quarterback and the running back. So have they changed much, or is it pretty much their bread and butter?
I don't really know. I haven't watched a ton of film on them yet either. As the little bit I have seen, I know they're really trying to get their running back more involved than what they have been. So I think they're going to kind of stick to their original playbook and just kind of roll with that. I don't really know too much. I haven't watched a ton of film.
Cody, last year you played next to an experienced guy, Steve Zaborski. Now you have guys like Derek Rivers, Avery Moss. How has those older guys helped you in your development so far?
Just looking up to them. I mean, Derek and Avery are great guys. I couldn't talk more highly of them. They help you in no matter what situation. If you're lost, they'll help you. I mean, sometimes I help them, but they're definitely helping us interior 2 guys more with their experience, and they understand the game a little bit more in depth than we do. So it's definitely they help out a lot, especially when you have questions that need it answered fast.
One of the question marks coming into the year was kind of D tackle on defense. You had a lot of experience in most of the position groups. After through 4 or 5 games, looking at film and stuff like that, how would you kind of say you guys have done, you, Lamont, Savon, that whole group?
If I had to grade ourselves, I think we're holding up our end of the bargain. I mean, I know we were the inexperienced group that was coming into those interior two spots. You lost Emmanuel Cromer, you lost Steve Zaborski, two guys that have been in the program forever. And it's just, I think we stepped into those shoes and filled them to the fullest. I'm pleased with the way we're doing, but you can't be pleased at all times. You always got to be better and better every week.
Is this one of your biggest challenges, this Illinois State team? You talked about that O-line of theirs.
Yeah, I'd end up saying they are. They're technical. They understand. Like, they have a real great offensive line coach. He's a real good guy. I just think that they're well coached, and they come out and do what they're supposed to do all the time. No questions asked.
Same thing I asked Ricky, are these games long for you on the field as a defensive guy?
I don't really ever end up paying attention to it. I don't really notice. I don't notice much of it. It seems sometimes like if the offense is on the field forever, then it seems like it's taking forever. You get relaxed and kind of ready to go back out, and then it's like, oh, defense is up. So I feel like it gets progressively quicker as the game goes on, unless the offense is out there too long.